Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Rita Uzoma Okolo, and this is Uzo's Tribe, where we talk about love, life, career, faith, everything. We talk about everything under the sun, my life in the UK as an international student, scholarships, etc. Guys, 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks plus since I posted for you guys. I'm so sorry, but Masters is not your mate. Masters is not your mate. Oh, Masters is not your mate. Anyway, I really apologize for people who have been expecting a video. I'm so sorry. For those who did not even know that I'm not even here, we will all be alright. Anyway, today I'll be talking about why Chevening rejected your application. So like 2 weeks ago, Chevening sent out her first batch of rejections. And yes, I made a LinkedIn post, encouraging all those who might have received a rejection and just commiserating with them, being empathetic with them and all that. But I did not give you, I didn't go into much detail as to why Chevening might have rejected your application. So consider this video closure for you, okay? Consider it closure, consider it encouragement and all that. Now, Chevening is a scholarship that has criteria, like eligibility criteria, okay? Before you apply for the Chevening scholarship, there are some things you have to prove. There are some levels you have to prove you have gotten to. First, you must show that you have graduated from a university in whatever country it is you're coming from. So you must show that you're a graduate. Second, you must show you have 2 years of work experience, or in lieu of that, 2,800 hours of work experience. Third, you have to show that you have a 2-1, right? You have a 2-1 from the university you graduated from. Now, before some of you will come and eat me raw, I know that there are people that graduated from Polytechnic and they got Chevening. I also know that there are people that got 2-2 and they got Chevening. So yes, it is possible. But what you must understand is that these people are the exceptions to the general rule. The general rule says graduate from a university and have a 2-1. Also have 2 years or 2,800 hours of work experience. Now, this work experience, I have not heard of anyone who was exempted from the 2 years or 2,800 hours work experience. This is the one that is sacrosanct, basically sacred. Chevening does not joke with it. So this basically means that there are some things you must have before you apply for Chevening. You cannot, they are like no-brainers. You must have them. You understand? Now, like I said before, there are exceptions to the rule, but there's a general rule. And just to pontificate what I've said earlier, I just got my second phone now, and I'm about to show you. I went to the Chevening website. I went to eligibility, and I'm about to show you exactly what Chevening wrote on their website. Okay, so that I'm reading directly from the horse's mouth. Ineligible applications will be rejected. That's what they did last 2 weeks. So it is important that you check that you meet our eligibility criteria before you start your application, because what's the point? What's the point of applying for a scholarship? As I said on LinkedIn, I said, if you're not following me on LinkedIn, maybe you should. Links are always in my description. It is good to apply for diverse scholarships. In fact, you're expected to, just in case one doesn't pan out. But don't now apply, just be throwing your applications left, right, and center. Before you apply for any scholarship, ensure that you're eligible to apply first, and that you stand a good chance of getting it before you apply. It's not if they say, oh, the person must have a master's and have 50,000 years of work experience, then you don't have anyone, you've not done any volunteer work, you don't have any publications, nothing. You carry your head. I get that there's faith, but you also need to understand the principles of a thing before you venture into it. Now let me continue reading from the Chevening website. Chevening says, to be eligible for a Chevening scholarship, you must be a citizen of a Chevening eligible country or territory. That's number 1. You must return to your country of citizenship for a minimum of 2 years after your award has ended. This one, they don't even mince words. 3, you must have completed all components of an undergraduate degree that will enable you to gain entry onto a postgraduate program at a UK university by the time you submit your application. This is typically equivalent to an upper second class 2-1 honors degree in the UK, but may be different depending on your course and university choice. Are you seeing? That's why they have like a little leeway for people that did not get 2-1. You must have at least 2 years or 2,000 equivalent to 2,800 hours of work experience. You must apply to 3 different eligible UK university courses and have received an unconditional offer from one of these choices by the deadline listed on the application timeline. It says you're not eligible for a Chevening scholarship. I'm just going to rush through this. If you hold British or dual British citizenship, unless you're a citizen of a British overseas territory or hold BNO and are applying from Hong Kong, you hold refugee status in a non-Chevening eligible country. Applicants who are citizens of a Chevening eligible country but hold refugee status in a Chevening eligible country are eligible for scholarship, right? You're an employee, a former employee or relative, or an employee of His Majesty's government, blah blah blah. So you shall have family. You're an employee or you have family with the British government, the UK government. You're not eligible. And then if you've previously studied in the UK with funding from a UK government funded scholarship, you will also not be eligible. So all these are the eligibility criteria. Guys, first of all, one of the major reasons Chevening might have rejected your application is your work experience. When I was busy teaching people how to do this, calculate this work experience thing, it was looking like my own was too much. Guys, work experience is the cocoa. If you don't prove, this is where a lot of people miscalculate. They miscalculate their work experience. It is either they are below the number of hours worked per week, or they go way above the number of hours worked per week, or the number of weeks allowed in a year. There are limits. There's a limit there's a minimum number of hours you can work for different kind of job categories. And there's a limited number of hours that you can work. You can't work for more than, let's say if they say the limit is 35 hours a week. You will now come and write that you worked a minimum. You now come and put for a full-time job, you now put say 10 hours a week. Obviously, your math is not going to be mathing. Your calculation is not going to be given at the end. There's a reason why they put this minimum and maximum caps, both in work hours per week and in number of weeks worked. So when you don't now follow these rules, automatically your math will not math. Automatically you will fall short of the 2 years / 2,800 hours rule. What does that automatically mean? Rejection. So you've put in this amazing application with everything intact, your essays are bam, but the reading committee does not even get a chance to read your essay. Another one is, this one made a lot of people drop out earlier when they were telling you there are some forms you have to fill, saying, oh, do you plan to return to your country when you're done? Some people wrote no. What? You wrote no? When it is there on their page as clear as day that you must return? You went to go and click no. Of course they are going to reject your application. Then some people, when they ask them questions like, are you a... So these are mistakes that some people don't even read the questionnaire as well. You just feel, oh, I don't put my essay inside me. Let me just be clicking, quack, 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 quack. Let me just submit the form. In that questionnaire, there are serious questions there that are going to make or mar you. So questions like, I think they asked, oh, is any of your family members a British kiniko? That's exactly one of their eligibility requirements. If you clicked yes, automatically your application is going out the window. Like, reading committee will not even read your essay. That's what I'm saying. So that is why a lot of you received a rejection email 2 weeks ago, not because your essays were not amazing. They've not even read it. You received that rejection because one of the eligibility requirements you floundered. So it's even possible, for some people, it's even possible that is not the case. Like maybe they clicked yes, but the answer is no. But just because they did not read the question properly, or they didn't know when they clicked yes or no, just one question can determine your application, which is why it is super, super important to not only read the eligibility requirements so you know where to be writing yes or no, but to ensure that while you're filling your application form, you're filling it with rapt attention. You are not distracted. That is not the time where you're pressing your phone and you're filling it from a laptop. So sometimes some people, they want to fill an application as serious as Chevening or any other scholarship application and you're using your phone. Why? Like, if you don't have a system, try and borrow one. There's a reason why it's better to look at things from the interface of a laptop. It just makes you see everything. Like sometimes your phone might cut some things, or your phone might not. So it's just best generally to fill this form from your laptop, number one, to fill it with rapt attention. If there's any question that you saw on that form that you don't understand, don't just guess. That guess could be the end of your application. Ask questions. Please, I saw you must return to your country after 2 years. Am I picking yes or no? Because me, I dey plan japa from there. Somebody that knows will say, don't you dare. You better pick yes, I will return. So these are the things. So most probably this video is not going to be long at all. Just know that if your application was rejected 2 weeks ago, one of these things happened. Either your work hours were not properly calculated, either you didn't meet the minimum required per week or the maximum required per week, or you exceeded the amount required per year, or you did not meet the minimum, or you did not meet 2,800 hours, or you did not, and ultimately did not show that you have 2 years of work experience. That's number one. Number two, when you were filling the whatever questionnaire, you made some mistakes and you did not fill it properly. So for the pre-eligibility questionnaire, most times that one comes even before you start your application. So they ask you all these questions before you start your application. So if you fail it 3 times, you're not even allowed to apply. But the major one is that one at the back. You've gotten the pre-eligibility, you're now applying, and then they start asking you some questions behind about refugee status, about your country, about if you're family with any British kiniko, if you've ever received any UK government funded scholarship. On that questionnaire, that is the goal. So aside your work experience, that questionnaire is another thing that either made or marred your application. So just take it from me. I hope this gives you a little bit of closure, and I hope if you intend to apply next, like 2025 cohort, you have some sort of you have like a template with which to ensure that at least you don't get booted out at the eligibility stage. At least try to focus on how you fill your forms, the answers you give, and how you calculate your work hours. This will help you to at least have the reading committee read your essays and assess your application based on your essays, like your mates. Do you get? At least you get an equal footing with your mates. Then if you don't get it, you know that, the people or the person that read your essays did not deem you worthy enough, or did not deem your essays competitive enough for that round, because your essays might be amazing, but maybe the people you applied with are very, very amazing, and somehow like their application just overshined yours at that point in time. So I hope this gave you some sort of closure. I'm so sorry that you received the rejection and you had to go through this. It's not easy. I know how many times I cried. Never at eligibility stage though, but after my essays were rejected, I know how many times I cried. So it's not easy. Another thing I want to say is, please don't give up. Don't give up on just because you left at the early stage or you didn't make it. Don't give up. There is always 1001. I got Chevening on my fourth try. So there's always an opportunity to redeem yourself. There's always an opportunity to get that thing that you really want. So don't give up on the first, second, third, fourth, fifth try. I know someone that got it on his 10th try. 10th. He's a scholar now. He has gotten a job with BBC. Guys, don't give up. Don't give up. While you're waiting to get Chevening, keep bettering yourself, keep volunteering, keep adding more feathers to your cap, certifications, different things. Keep doing things, keep being a leader, keep excelling at your workplace. Just don't stop. Don't stop, okay? Keep improving your essays, adding things to it, improving it. Just keep doing what you do. One day, you will smile. And remember, he who laughs last does what? Laughs best. So if people are asking you, do you know one time when somebody asked me, in my office, then every time your eye dey for laptop, what do you do, sef? How did the person put it? Every time your eye is always on the laptop, always busy doing nothing. The fruit of what you're doing we've not seen. I cried though that day. The person was joking, the person didn't mean to be malicious, but that day I cried. I can't even lie. When the person left my office, I locked the door and I cried. I said, God, are you hearing what they're telling your child? that the fruit of all this thing, I'm always looking inside laptop, that they've not seen it, that I'm always busy doing nothing. God, have you heard it? And he told me, my child, I've heard and see. So don't give up, oh, don't give up. in pidgin English we say, now who give up, now you lose. The person that gives up is the one who loses. As long as you keep keeping on, trust me, one day you also come on YouTube and say, hi, you guys, see how I did it too, and people will listen to you. Also, guys, if you know you want me to share like content of, because I mean, I've been making a lot of content, but I feel like, I don't know if you guys want that. If you guys want content of my life in the UK, what has been going on, places I've visited, you know, things to look forward to and stuff like that, please hit me up, okay? And soon I'm going to show you guys my accommodation here in the UK for those who want to study and are looking for, especially for people who want to study at Queen Mary University of London, and you're confused as to what accommodation to pick. I'll try to go to different accommodations and do like videos, video content, and you know, you can have like your, if it's something you want to see, you have like your choice pick, you know, something to look forward to. If it's something you want to see, hit me up in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching my video today. I really hope when I'm editing this video that it's not long. I was trying to make sure that this video is not long. Pata 10 minutes. Anywho, thank you guys for sticking with me to the end of the video, and keeping on. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.